Take her away, Joe.
Welcome to CampusNation.com, the sports animal. Tonight, myself, Joe Davis, and Chris Weiscup. The Cup will be doing the game here from the Wilmington Hurricane basketball gym.
Fred
Summers Court. I started to say Risk, and that's the college.
Yeah.
Fred Summers Court, and also the Eye of the Hurricane. Tonight, Wilmington hosts the Williamsburg Wildcat basketball team, and it's Wilmington Hurricanes versus the Wildcats, and both teams have won their portion of their league.
The National Division and the American Division.
Wilmington won the American Division, which is the larger schools. Williamsburg won the lower division, which is the lower schools, and that's the National Division. And Williamsburg is 20-0 overall, and Wilmington is 18-2, and one of the losses Wilmington has is a league loss to Williamsburg.
But we did the game last time, Joe. They was playing. It was a great game.
Oh yeah.
They fought down. I think they lost by 2. Wilmington lost by 2.
Yes, it was a very close game. I thought we did that game.
Yeah, we did that game right here.
I was thinking they played it once, maybe that was away. No, that was here.
Yes, because Williamsburg has the 2 girls. They're twins.
Yeah.
Chase. They got Jessica Chase and Alexis Chase, and they're very good athletes. But I believe Wilmington wasn't making their shots.
Wilmington seemed like a different team. Well, I think they did have a couple girls out.
Yeah.
Caitlin Jamil was not playing, and I'm not sure if Johns was playing. But Wilmington had a couple girls out that are now back. So we can see if that makes a difference or not. And hopefully, no matter what, I still look at it to be like a 2-point game, one way or the other. I don't look for either team to just take control and take over this game unless one team for some reason is colder in an ice box. I look for it to be a very close, well-played ball game on both sides, and right down to the wire again.
We're looking at Williamsburg this year, 20-0.
Yeah,
that's remarkable. Last year, Williamsburg Wildcats last year they won. They was the league champs last year. The ladies was
right,
and
Goshen, I believe.
Now they got the trophy this year, and I'm sure the Hurricanes want their name on that trophy this year.
Yeah, because this is. I think they have the winner of the American, winner of the National, and then this tonight will be winner of the overall, both leagues. Normally you might think that's unfair for the little team to have to beat the big team, but with Williamsburg, it doesn't matter. And in basketball, I tell you only need 5 players. It's not. It's a little different than football and some other sports. With only needing 5 players at a time on the floor, you can have less kids in your school or whatever and still have a very remarkable basketball team.
Yeah, coach here for Williamsburg here seems like a wonderful guy.
He's a very good guy. I've known him for years. Mike Madsen.
Yeah.
The girls, I think, love him. And he's just a very, very, very good coach.
Yeah.
You can see where he's brought these girls back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wilmington.
Start of our game here, 1:44 start time. Getting ready to introduce, the national anthem first.
Yeah.
Members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Did you bring me flowers?
Thank you. The officials for today's game are Jason Noter, Brent Gilliland, and Mike.
Jason Noter, Brent Gilliland,
and Mike Webster.
Like my referees tonight.
Mr. Gilliland, good luck tonight, buddy.
Referee here.
That's what we do now.
We're going to pause and honor America here.
for some basketball here.
All right, guys, it's gonna be a good game. Do the best you can. If you make
Introducing the lineups for both teams. First for Williamsburg, Coach Ryan.
Here's our starting lineups.
Mike, if you need help, just look my way. I'll give you a signal.
Senior Peyton Fisher.
Peyton Fisher,
Number 24.
number 20. Number 24, Emily Brown.
Junior Jessica Chase.
There she is. Another
Number 13, Jessica Chase.
Junior Alexis Chase.
Number junior, 42, Alexis Chase, twin
And number
sisters.
11, sophomore Camille McMahon.
And sophomore, number 11, Camille McManus.
And now,
That's your 20-0 Wildcats.
Coach Isaac Williams, assisted by Dustin James and Luca Torino.
Starting lineup here for Wilmington Hurricane.
Sophomore Jasmine Jamil.
Sophomore, Jasmine Jamil, number 4.
At guard, number 5.
Time to get down to business.
Junior Maya Jackson.
Number 5, Maya Jackson.
At guard, number 20, sophomore Sammy McCord.
Sophomore, 20, Sammy McCord.
At guard, senior number 23, Caitlin Jamil.
23, Caitlin Jamil.
Forward, number 44, senior Leah Frisco.
And number 44, senior Leah Frisco. We've got 2 sophomores, a junior, and 2 seniors starting here for Wilmington.
Frisco will be jumping here for your Lady Kane. You'll have Chase. They'll be jumping as well. The Lexus Chase. The twin sisters was up here. They tore it up last time.
Oh, yeah.
Last time we were here, they tore this floor up. Definitely those girls from Williamsburg, they are for real. Wilmington's got to come out strong, don't they?
Yep, Wilmington's going to be going to our right, and Williamsburg will be going to our left. The tip up, and tipped back into Frisco, and then Wilmington's got the ball, throwing it around the horn here. Jamil has it, throws it over to
Jackson.
Back over to her sister Jamil.
Shut up.
Up, off, and rebound by Williamsburg, number 11. I hate where they got the numbers way over here. I can't read it.
Stolen. Jackson.
Stolen by Jackson. Goes in for an easy layup.
2-0. 7:26 first quarter.
And here comes Williamsburg down the floor quickly.
Shots up.
In and out, and that shot was by 13. Coming down the floor, Jasmine Jamil. Sammy McCord has the ball now, looking around, throws it over to Jasmine, shoots up a 3, and sinks it.
5-0.
And here wide open, threw it down the court, nobody had Bacco, gets fouled by Sammy McCord.
Nice look there, but that was a good pass down the floor to recognize, get her eyes peeled, and look up forward and make that nice, strong pass.
Making foul number 20, Sammy McCord, first team first.
She'll be at the line shooting too. This is
Number 11, Camille McManus.
McManus. The line. First one's up.
And good. Camille getting ready to shoot the second shot. Up. And good. Also.
Nice. You got to make your free throws. You're going to win a basketball game.
And
You
those
got
are
to make
nice
your free
shots.
throws.
Nice backward spin on the ball. Nice arch. Here comes Jackson up the floor. Goes over here to Jasmine Jamil. Bounces it into Frisco on the right side. Brings it back out top of the key to McCord. McCord back over to Jackson on the other side. Dribbling around, throws it down to Jasmine Jamil. Dribbling around top of the key over to Frisco. Down to the corner to Caitlin Jamil. Back around. Top, McCord. Back over to Jasmine on the left side. Drives the middle. Bounces back out to Frisco. Top of the key to McCord. Over here to the right side to Jackson. Looks around, bounces it into Jasmine. Jasmine bounces it inside to Jackson, who backs up, puts up a 3.
Good rebound.
Frisco puts in a rebound and
Nice.
back up. Nice job by Leah Frisco.
Leah just really took control there.
And here comes Williamsburg down the floor. This is one of the chases, throwing over. Up, we got a travel. Took off before she dribbled. And that was Fisher Payton. Fisher, excuse me.
First quarter here, 5:51. It's 7-2. Wilmington Hurricane leading.
Jasmine Jamil bringing it up. Throws it over to sister Caitlin Jamil. Back over to Jasmine, left side. Looking around, dribbles a little to the left, breaks to the right side to Caitlin, who dribbles around, bounces it inside to McCord, who brings it right back outside. Over to Jasmine, down the corner to Caitlin, to Jackson.
Jackson over in the corner. They're calling full time.
She was being
pushed all around. Frisco down on the bow.
Oh, got turnover. That pass, but got a block. Here they go down.
Nice shots. They're
going to get a foul.
Yeah, that's definitely a foul.
And we're going to get a block against Jackson.
Good. That was a good call, though.
She tried to get in front of her. She was not quite all the way there.
Yeah, her feet wasn't set. Like you said, you got to get out in front, and this is what happens. So,
all right.
This is
Peyton feet. No. This is down to Camille McManus.
She's 2 for 2 right now from free throw line. So, she misses her first one. She's 2 for 3 on the day.
And missed them both.
2 for 4.
And here comes Caitlin Jamil down the floor. She's at the top of the key. Goes to the right side, dribbles around, bounces to Jackson, who shoots up a 3, into the back of the rim. Ball goes off, and they're going to say off of white. Going to be blue ball, Williamsburg.
Wildcat ball here.
Again, Williamsburg's in the blue, and Wilmington Hurricane are in the white.
Here they go.
McManus throws the ball over to number 3.
Nice pass.
Oh, there should have been a charge, no call. We're going to get a call foul in Frisco, I believe.
It was a nice job by Chase there. That's Alexis Chase. It's Alexis Chase. She's going to be at the line shooting 2.
Good pass, Jeff.
Wilmington's third foul.
Yeah, that's one thing Williamsburg forces, and they do a good job. Their team hustles. They do a great job. First one up and good.
That was by Alexis Chase.
She's 1 for 1 today.
I wish these numbers over here were numerical. Makes it easier to follow. And missed the second one.
7-3. They're going to call travel on Jackson. She fell back with the ball.
So they're going. Williamsburg will get the ball out underneath their own basket. 7-3. Wilmington is leading, but right now just not playing really smart basketball. Going to call a jump ball.
It's going to remain Wildcat ball.
On the jump. The blue Wildcats get to keep it.
Sister Chase. Boom!
14. Chase hits it.
I knew you wasn't going to keep her out of the point picture for long.
Here comes Maya Jackson down and pass over to Jamil. Bounces it inside to sister Caitlin Jamil. Back over to Jackson, drives the lane, shoots it off to Jamil. Jasmine, over to Caitlin. Over to McCord, shoots a 3 from the corner, off to the back of the rim.
Nice rebound there.
By Jasmine Jamil. Jackson drives, throws it out to Caitlin, top of the key. Goes around, bounce pass into McCord. In and out. Rick Frisco goes up for the shot and gets a foul. That's the first foul of Williamsburg.
That's on number 24. That'll be Emily Brown. That is her first. Team's first. So you got Frisco at the line shooting 2.
Right, Wilmington leading 7-1. Wilmington shooting 2. Nice shot, makes it.
First one up and good. You see how just the turnaround of a game can go by one 3-pointer.
Yeah.
And then you think about it.
Really
Jessica Chase. Yeah, Jessica Chase just made that big 3 there. She was crucial last night.
Nice shot by Frisco.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Great release.
Spin on there.
Great release.
Got a couple players coming in. Frisco coming out. John's coming in for Wilmington.
Well, they're going to put the full court press on them here. They're going to pressure them.
Playing man-to-man.
Chase here drives it up.
just to pick them up man-to-man full court's what they're doing right now.
Yep.
Throws it over 13, over to 42, long three, up, no good, but rebound and blocked.
Alexis
Here comes Caitlin. Jackson to Jackson. In and out. In and
She's
out.
going down court here.
Stops. A good job by Jamil, Jasmine Jamil stopping the full court play. We got 13, which is Jessica Chase. Jessica
Chase drives it. Is that Brown?
And over to 42, which is Alexis. Jessica and Alexis.
Chase, yeah.
22, Paige Fisher. 11, throws her arm into Wilmington. And 42, Chase goes up, makes a basket.
They're excited here. That's Alexis Chase. That's
And
stolen. Williamsburg. Driving it down. Nice.
Nice deal.
That's nice.
He's giving it to Wilmington.
Oh, that's definitely on.
That's our goal.
Is that it's all first? Yeah, that's
Shin.
I don't think so. But we're going with the ref's call.
We're going to go.
He's a lot closer than we
He's a
are.
lot closer than we were. You got that right. Here comes Jasmine Jamil bringing the ball up the court over to Caitlin. Back over to Jasmine. Back to Johns. Goes the full court over to Caitlin. Left side. Brings it back to Jasmine. Over to Johns. Back to Jasmine. Dribbling around, taking her time, looking around. No rush. Over to McCord. McCord dribbling, throws it over to Caitlin. Into Jackson. Jackson shoots a three for the corner. Inside.
Jackson's
Ball ricocheted out. Caitlin Jamil gets the rebound near top of the key. Bounces it down to Jasmine. Jamil shoots a three and swish from the corner. That's her second.
She's getting buckets.
Here comes Chase down the floor. Throws it up. Threw it up. Did not shoot it. Shot up. Missed. Chase gets it. Puts it up. No basket. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. Here comes Jackson down the floor.
Those not fouls. Got her right on the arm.
There it is. Johns for two.
And this coach is beaming for a technical, and this referee is going to be one to give it to him here in a second.
Chase, three.
In and out. Nice shot by Jessica Chase.
142, 14-8. Wilmington leading.
Johns, two shot inside and out. Both teams come down with a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Good job. Good call. Good call. Both grabbed the ball, came down.
You would like to see, Williamsburg have possession first, it looked like, but you got to grab that ball and rip it away. Don't give it a chance. They gave chance for Jackson to be able to get her hands on the ball.
Got a
Coming in. Zerby coming in for
number 2,
Jasmine Jamil.
Bailey Zerby. We'll probably just call her Zerby. And into Frisco. Throws it outside to Caitlin, over to Johns. Back over to Jackson. Drives and puts up an 8-footer off the rim. And here comes Williamsburg Chase.
Alexis Chase.
Alexis, thank you.
That's Brown.
Actually, that was, Alexis.
Yeah. This is Brown up top here.
Brown up top. Brown's got the ball. Goes over. And drops it into wrong girl. She dropped it into Frisco accidentally. Over to Johns. John's going to shoot a three.
They're going to call a timeout. Williamsburg coach,
Wilmington leads 17-8, and Williamsburg finally calls a timeout.
Look at this, Joe. These fans are on their feet over here.
Yes.
They're excited. This is what Wilmington needed to do.
Yeah.
You got to jump out in front, right off the rip, and hit them in the mouth.
Right, and let them know
that's what
we're
they
here.
got. Yeah.
Especially since you're the team that got beat the last time. Williamsburg's coming in going, we won this game before, no problem. And Wilmington does have a couple players in this game that didn't play the last time.
Yeah, and it's 20. It's 20. They're 20-0. We're 17-2, and now it is time to make our mark here.
Yep.
Timeout's over. 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. 17-8. Wilmington leading.
And full court pressure being put on by Wilmington right now as the ball's being thrown in. Frisco backs up a little bit. She's got deep. And here they come down the floor. She
Chase got the ball there.
Alexis has the ball.
Nice move.
Look at that charge on Alexis.
Yeah. She did, though.
She turned and just pushed her way inside.
Johns looked like she was already set. She was sitting there when she drove. I don't know why she'd even just... All she had to do was make a jump stop and just shoot it right up over her head. Instead, she wants to drive it and get
That's only the second foul against Williamsburg. So here comes Wilmington. Jackson's got the ball, bringing it up the court to the right side a little bit. Back over the left side to Caitlin, drops it into Zerby. Zerby bounces around back out to Caitlin or Zerby. Zerby has the ball. Throws it into Frisco, who shoots up. In front, just inside the three-point line.
This is the type of basketball Wilmington's played all year long.
She's got 6 points for Wilmington already.
19 now.
Chase passing it off to Chase. Got Alexis driving in. Oh, that was another charge. It should have been. Oh my God. She just literally ran over her, and they're going to call it.
Call that a block? You think that was a charge?
Oh, that in my book, definitely a charge. She just put her elbow into her and pushed her and says, "Out of my road, I'm coming through."
So we got girl down. Frisco's down here. We got a referee.
She could be out. If she hit her head, she could be out with
concussion. That would be. So if you're Williamsburg here, yeah, it's pretty quiet in here. If you're Williamsburg, you know they're setting up right now, saying, "Listen, we got to calm down." Because the thing is, you have Jessica Chase, Alexis Chase. Those are girls, they can make baskets at any time. Yeah, Jessica Chase is a great three-point shooter. She's only took one shot the first quarter.
Yeah.
Jessica has, and she made it, three-pointer. So, Frisco's going to be walking off over there with the trainer. So we're going to have a substitute for her.
They're going to go
Heather
check.
Fryman is in.
Right, Heather Fryman. They're going to check her out for concussion protocol, probably.
So you got Zerby, Fryman, Caitlin Jamil, Johns, and Jackson on the floor.
All right, and they're taking the ball out underneath their own basket. And they threw it in to where
Johns got it.
Jessica was, and she moved. Oh, she gets fouled by 42.
Ooh, that is her second foul.
Yeah, it's early in the quarter.
This will be the end of the first here. It's a bad foul there.
With 2.7 seconds to go.
I don't like to see, like Alexis Chase, I don't like to see that foul just because I like to see great athletes play in these games. I don't want to see no foul troubles coming. I'd rather see them beat.
And Jackson makes the first free throw. That's Maya's, no, she made a 2-point. That's her first free throw. It's her third point of the game.
Yeah, Maya usually gets a rolling. She'll be rolling.
She'll get rolling here in a minute. That's a little long, I can tell. And they get the ball coming down. And the clock runs out.
So the end of the first quarter, we have Williamsburg Wildcats 8, Wilmington Hurricane 20. This game's getting wild. Here comes, looks like checking back in. Jessica Chase is coming back in. So is Jamil.
And McCord.
Jasmine Jamil and McCord.
I got to get these numbers. It's easier to go through when they're 1, 2, 3 like that. When you got to jump back and forth when you're reading the numbers, it takes you a while to get them.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. When they're on the side like these guys, it's easy. But you got to jump, clean their names. You know what I mean?
I'm putting them like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to call the Chases by their first name, because
we have been. So right now, you have the Williamsburg Wildcats are up down by 12. I don't know if they've been down by 12 all year.
Yeah, I may never have to anybody.
Yeah.
And it's another thing. If you're playing a team, and I found this out through my career of all sports, if you're playing a team that's a winner, but all of a sudden they're playing from behind, sometimes they don't know how to play behind.
Yeah.
You get depressed real quickly. You panic. You push faster than you should.
Yep. Correct.
Throws it into number 13.
Jessica Chase.
Jessica. Over to 22.
Down low there.
Fisher.
Nice defense by Caitlin Jamil.
Yes. Fisher was standing out of bounds when the ball hit her.
You know, Caitlin Jamil is a great defensive player. She will D you up. That is one thing. And her dad, Judah, that's what he said. You can't make buckets, you can D them up. That's what.
McCord over to Jasmine. Jasmine bounced pass it into McCord, but it was a bad pass. She was covered. Oh, and they throw a bad pass down the court for a full court pass, and Jasmine Jamil comes back and gets it over to her sister Caitlin Jamil.
You make a turnover like that, force a turnover like that, you got to capitalize.
Yeah. Back out to Zerby. Zerby with a three off the front of the rim.
Teed up.
Tee the coach.
They're going to tee the coach up. That's on
the coach.
The coach. Mike Madsen. That's his first. It's his first. Team's third.
Jackson shooting the technicals. That makes the first one.
21-8 here.
Like I said, they're not used to being in this position.
Yeah.
And misses the second one.
But you said it earlier, though, Joe. You've been an official for a long time, for 40-plus years, and you just said he's destined to be getting teed up, and that's exactly what happened.
I'm not sure he didn't want a technical, but I don't know if he really wanted it at that time because they were getting the rebound.
Yeah.
Pick and choose your times if you're a coach sometimes when you're going to get that. Here comes Wilmington bringing the ball back in after McCord has it. Here comes Jackson driving, bounces around, bounces over to McCord, shoots in the corner, swish! Three-pointer for McCord!
Wildcats 24-8 deficit.
Wilmington has 5 shooters. Nice. Ball goes in. We got a foul on. Let's see who's on.
Jackson at block.
Pac-Man.
23. Caitlin Jamil.
Sorry. Jessica Chase, that's one thing. If I'm Jessica Chase, I'm driving the ball to the hoop. She can drive it. Force them team to, get in foul trouble.
Right. Here's Jessica, makes the first one.
You got to.
Jessica Chase. $24-9
here. 6:57 in the second quarter.
And makes both of them.
Cut it to 14. Jackson at the top.
Dribbling around to the right side. Oh, started to bounce pass it into McCord. Here goes Jasmine in. She's going to travel. She's going to travel. She took an extra step. She did.
You could tell. Good call, though.
And here comes Williamsburg. Wilmington's got a full court man-to-man on. I wouldn't know if it's a press or more of a man-to-man.
Looked like a trap.
And shot from the corner by Jessica.
Her shots aren't dropping.
Jackson coming down the floor quickly. Throws it back over to Caitlin Jamil. Back over the corner to Jasmine. Oh, in and out.
Good
gets her own rebound. Gets her own rebound. Good job.
That's why you got to box out there. Williamsburg didn't put a body on her when she shot it.
Zerby's dribbling the ball now. Pass it over to McCord to the left side. Back down the corner to Zerby. Drives the middle of the lane. We're going to get a foul.
They're going to call this on number 2 here.
13.
13.
Williamsburg foul. Jessica Chase, her first.
That's her first.
Fourth. Fifth.
Checking back in. Alexis Chase is coming back in.
One foul I'm not counting is the T on the coach.
Alexis Chase back in. And also
so
number 11.
Wilmington throwing the ball underneath.
Camille McManus back in too.
And Beckton. Frisco's back in. Yes, just came in.
And John.
That's good news. And she traveled. John took off before she dribbled the ball. I couldn't see. Referee had me blocked, but I knew exactly what happened when he pointed to the floor.
Wildcats are getting some breaks here. They start dropping buckets. They're in trouble.
24-10. Wilmington's got a 14-point lead. Here comes Jessica down the floor.
It's Alexis.
Alexis, excuse me. Thank you. We have a Jessica there.
Jessica's her sister right there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Call that a travel. Men walking all over the court. Too bad we wasn't in Memphis. We'd be walking in Memphis. There we go.
Here comes Jasmine Jamil up the court. Top of the key, dribbling around, drives, throws it out to Caitlin. Right side, looking around, drives in, throws it back out to Frisco, over to Johns. Back out to Frisco, over to Jasmine. Whoa, ball almost knocked loose. Gives it to Jackson, ball kicked off her foot, she saves it.
They're all over.
Boy, there are a lot of reach.
There's a lot of reaching, but
nice foul. I didn't say
nice
foul.
job. That was a good job. Yeah, just a lot of reaching, like you said. Oh, there's another reach.
Oh, Jackson, nice play.
That was a nice pass by Frisco.
Jackson makes the basket.
Good play there.
Frisco steals the ball, throws it, puts it behind her back across court. Jackson picks it up, takes it in, stops for a nice 4 to 5 foot jump shot back.
Great play by Frisco.
And stolen by Jasmine Jamil. Here comes Jasmine in full court deal, throws it over to Jackson, and put it in.
They're meaning it today. 28 to 10. Hurricane came out to play this game.
Yes. Hurricane saying you didn't get the real team last time.
No.
I'm going to show you who it is. And here's a shot by Jessica. Air balls. Underneath.
Definitely off rebound there by 22. Shots up. No, air ball again.
Two air balls. Wow, they're pressing. They're pressing right now.
They're pressing.
They've not been behind this far, this close to halftime before, and they're not. Here goes. Oh, almost put it in. Here goes a full court pass to Alexis.
Nice move.
Alexis is going to get fouled. Makes the basket.
And one.
Will get fouled by
Frisco.
That's going to be her third foul. She'll be out for the rest of the half.
You know, that was a great job. Did you see her go behind the back?
Yes.
She's a great.
Nice dribble by her left hand behind the back to the right side.
Once Alexis gets going and Jessica both,
this one's going in for the shooter. We're bringing all the girls in. She's got one shot left. And Alexis is shooting one foul shot, but she made the basket.
28 to 12, 4:04 in the second quarter. Hurricane lead.
And makes it.
Good.
And she's coming out. They're giving them all a break. Wilmington's going full court on them continually, and they're getting tired. Yeah. I don't know if they have the bench Wilmington has, and I think that's starting to hurt them this game.
Yes, because they're not up to shots like they were. It's easy to run when you're backing off.
Jackson bringing the ball up the court.
Nice pick. Jackson,
it's a three. Air ball. She air ball. Oh,
nice.
She was standing out of bounds when she tapped the ball, but they're going to let her. And nice. Caitlin Jamil steals it from Brown.
We're setting the offense up here. Nice pass.
Jackson puts it up quick. She is quick. And here comes Williamsburg back down the court, 30 to 13 score, 3:27 left in the halftime.
Nice throw. Throw it away.
Right in. Oh, good play.
Wilmington.
Heather Fryman was there to catch it at the same time Williamsburg, and we get a jump, and Wilmington gets the ball. That's a steal.
Nice job by Fryman to get her hands on that ball.
She has really came on. She's a senior this year, and she's really playing good basketball.
Jackson.
Here goes Jackson, goes in. Ball gets knocked loose. Ball's kicked right on the floor. Picked up. Going around, kicked up. Thrown back. Williamsburg gets the ball. Alexis picked it up, threw it back to one of her teammates. Brown goes in.
Shots up.
Oh, that was 20. Fisher. And is this going to be on Johns? Who's this going to be on?
That's going to probably be on Williamsburg, I believe.
She's hurt.
24. That would be Emily Brown there. So they're already on a call here.
Fouls against Wilmington. Wilmington saying the foul was against Williamsburg. Thought the foul was against them. The Williamsburg girl thought the foul was against her. Walks away.
Yeah,
fouls against Wilmington.
I think on Johns. It should be on Johns, I believe.
He did. He counted it on Johns.
Then it was. That's 15. A good call. Good call.
I didn't see it, so I can't make a.
Well, she did, and Brown was sitting there, and that was definitely on Johns. That was a good call by the ref. Wilmington thought they had a good old play there.
And she missed a foul shot. It was a 1-on-1. She missed it.
Zerby turns it way out of control. Way out of
She was way out of control. She made contact. I'm not going to say it was a foul, but there was contact.
Yeah. Got Lexus back in, shoots for three.
In and out.
Can't make their shots. That stinks.
Here comes Johns down the floor.
Johns drives it all the way to the hoop.
Puts it in.
42-13. Wilmington is coming out, crushing.
Throwing it around. Williamsburg throwing the ball around. Got the ball down the corner, being pressured in. Stolen by Jackson almost. Picked up. Throws it back over down the corner to number 11. Drives in. And misses the shot. Rebound by Williamsburg. Throws it back to 11. Shoots it up. And short. Oh, and never going to get a foul. Thanks, Simone Brown.
Here comes Jessica Chase back in here. And also, Sammy McCord is back in here.
Fouls on number 2. I don't even have a number 2 in the game. Must be Emily Hart down to bottom.
Yeah. Jackson brings the ball up the court. And Jessica Chase back in here.
Ford setting a screen. She comes to the right, dribbling around, just looking. Goes around to
shots up.
Number 3. That's her first bucket of the night.
They're getting buckets.
That's what I talked about. She could be doing that a lot more. But she is playing her role, she says, and that's, lets the other girls get that.
Yeah, and that's awesome.
No, nice block. Nice block by Heather.
Nice job by Heather again. It's going to be out on Williamsburg.
No, it's going to Williamsburg. Wilmington was touching the ball when standing on the line.
So, second quarter here, 1:23. It's 35-13. Canes are leading. They want that trophy bad behind you, Joe.
Yes. Here goes Williamsburg. Looking, nope. Passing it around. Got Jessica with the ball right now. Passes it over to 11.
Brown.
McManus.
That's McManus.
Back into Jessica. Back Brown. With a 3 in and out.
Nice board there
by McManus.
And Brown passes over.
Down the corner to, Hart.
This is Hart. Nice drive by Hart. In and out. Rebound Zerby.
Bad shot. Here comes Zerby bringing the ball off the court on the rebound. Gets it top of the key. Passes it off to McCord. McCord standing right side. Dribbles back to the middle. Goes in. Bounces it out to Zerby. Zerby with a 3. Smash!
This game's getting out of control.
That's Zerby's first 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 people, different people that's made shots for Wilmington today.
7 different people made shots for Wilmington right now.
Nice. Oh, I was saying nice block, but we get a foul called.
She got hands on her.
Hey, she probably did.
Lady King foul number 22.
This is the way I
expected it. First foul.
This is the way I expected it last time to go. Wilmington's ran, and they run.
Yeah.
And they came.
Wilmington just did not seem like this, the team we normally know and see.
Last time they played. Did they?
No.
Not at all. I mean.
This was, Leslie Engel missed the first foul shot.
38-13. Wilmington's leading here in a second. Jasmine Jamil checking back in. Here comes.
They get their own rebound. Oh, she throws it away, and here comes Zerby picking it up, going in. Gets fouled. Makes the basket. And one.
Boss. Wow. They're bossing it. I'll tell you, 40-13 and shooting a free throw. This place just erupts. Things just went.
One shot made the bucket. I mean, she went up, got fouled, and just pushed her arm on through and made the bucket.
Coach wants to talk with the referee before he goes in the locker room. Referee says, sure. Well, stand wide. Jessica's got the ball. Top. Three.
Might have been blocked a little bit, and it's empty. 40-13 as we go to halftime. Wilmington leads over the unbeaten Williamsburg Wildcats.
40-13. So we're going to take a break. You want to take a break?
Let's take a break. I'll be back to give you the scores of what I have. I'll try to check the board, see if they agree with me, and we'll come back in a few minutes.
All righty.
This is a 2 and this is a 1. Sorry, I'll try to get that.
Yes, coach. Yeah, I will.
we're coming back on. I'm going to go back through what I have, and I double-checked with the book, so I should be right. For the visitors, Williamsburg, they have 3 scores. Jessica Chase has 5. Alexis has 6, and Camille McManus has 2. That adds up to the 13 points they have.
And you know, Joe, Jessica and Alexis, you know, they're off today.
Yeah.
You know, usually last game, Jessica was on fire from three-point range, and you had Alexis down in the post just hammering them.
In a way, this could be good for Williamsburg because this is technically nothing.
Well, it's a championship.
But they've already won their league. Their league. But what I'm saying is going into the tournament, they're 20-0.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Have your down day now. Not next, and if you have your down day your first game of your tournament, you're out.
Yeah, you're out. But here's the thing: I almost would rather be 21-0 because is Williamsburg really going to win a state championship?
I'm not saying that.
But I understand what you're saying. They could.
But they could have a run still for them and still win 3-4 games before they're kicked out, of the tournament. And this is a big game. I'm not trying to downplay the game, and they may have a game next week that I'm not aware of that they could have their down game on. But I'm saying they've won their league, and take truth. One reason they could be down, it's been a long season. You can't keep up the whole year sometimes. Wilmington's had their down game when they played them last time. So
here 1:30 here,
and here goes
ready to start the second half.
Here goes Wilmington stats.
Yep.
Jasmine Jamil has 6. Maya Jackson has 10. Susanna Johns has 7. Sammy McCord 3. Caitlin Jamil 3. Bailey Zerby 5. Leah Frisco 6. Now here's the key thing here. First of all, we've got 7 girls scoring compared to 3. I think that makes Wilmington more of a threat. They've only got a couple girls they go to for scoring. And the other thing is 5 different girls from Wilmington have hit 3-pointers. 5. And we've had others on here. Leah Frisco's hit 3s before. There's other girls here that have hit 3s that have not. So,
you know, Joe, after the game,
Maya Jackson has not hit a 3.
No. You know, Joe, after the game, Coach will be joining you. He'll be joining us over here. We'll probably have a player, maybe.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if they're going to cut the nets down if they win this or not. Is this a cut the net down sort of game? Winning the big league?
They won their league last week, like you said.
It is. We'll get some girls over here as well as the coach.
Coach will be over before they go to the locker room.
And we're starting the second half. Williamsburg gets the ball. And here comes Jessica bringing it down, dribbling around. Throws over to Brown, throws it back in for her sister, and she's going to get fouled by Johns real quick.
That's one thing about Wilmington, they like to reach a lot, and sometimes they're going to get called for that here and there.
Yeah. That's only her second. None of the girls are in foul trouble for Wilmington except for Leah Frisco with 3.
They're going to call that a jump ball. You know, I like the handles of Jessica Chase. She's got very good handles. Like, I think she should drive it a lot more and be stronger. Her sister, definitely, Alexis.
They play a different style of basketball.
They do. Both of them play different. But I think Jessica needs to drive it more.
Yes. And here we go. Jasmine Jamil bouncing up to McCord, top of the key, right side. Looking around, holding it, then puts it down, dribbles around. Brings it back out, dribbles back around the left side, throws it over to Caitlin Jamil. She dribbles around, bounce passes it over to Jackson, throws it to the corner to Jasmine, who shoots up a 3 off the front of the rim. And here comes Jessica down the floor quickly.
That's what she needs to do right there.
Caitlin Jamil fouls. Caitlin tried to run in front of her and just put her hand up, and she ran into her.
That's exactly what she can do.
That's Caitlin's second foul.
You know, we was talking about that, Joe. How she, she's dominant. You're not going to steal the ball from her driving through the line.
This is one thing the coach may have talked to them at the halftime, says take the ball to her more.
Yep.
She makes the first free throw.
You can't count the Wildcats out.
Oh, heck no.
They go on a big run here. It's 40-14 right now, 7:06, third quarter. We can't count them
and
out.
And makes the second one.
Especially when you got game breakers like...
She's 4 from 4 from the foul line. Here comes Jackson bringing the ball up the court. Comes getting across the timeline. Looking around. Comes back around, throws it over to Johns, who drives the middle, goes up for a layup. Put it in!
Oh,
And here comes Jessica, bringing it back up again. Throws it over to her sister, Alexis. Jessica fell down, threw it right over top of her. Here goes Jackson. Nope, she's going to shoot. She decides to drive left-handed. In and out. That's two layups she's had in that one.
She's off the mark.
Look at Johns with a foul.
Jackson just can't get shots to drop. She's got 10 tonight, though.
That's John's third foul. So she went from 1 to 3 within a minute and a half. So
yeah, aggressive play, but I think they're going to start calling that little reach-in stuff too.
Well, she got herself under her to where the other girl fell over, so it's got to be a charge. You had to call a foul there, one way or another.
Look at the handles of Alexis chase.
Could have had an illegal screen, I think, there. We got by with that. Here comes Williamsburg, top of the key. Alexis throws it right to Jackson. Throws it right to her.
Jackson up, going left. Back to, misses it.
Yeah, she tried to force it. They played the defense, took away the bounce pass she had.
Rebound, Sammy McCord.
Coming back down. And Leah Frisco has the top of the key.
5:51 here, 42-15. Wilmington's leading.
Leah takes it in, puts it up.
Oh,
we're going to get a jump ball.
Hey, I'll tell you though. Dude, Alexis Chase put her hands in there. She says, you know what? I'm still playing ball. I don't care. I'm here to play ball.
Zerby back in the game, giving Caitlin a rest. And we're good to go. Each team had a substitute. And Wilmington with a full court press on. Full court man-to-man. Let's see if it's a press or just a full court. Dropping back quickly. And number 11 passes it around. Jessica from the top of the key.
Oh, missed it.
That wasn't close. She's off right now.
She is.
She's forcing the shot rather than shooting the shot.
But it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you said, it happens.
Oh, yeah.
To the best of us. Yeah, you're going to miss shots. You're going to make...
Nice job by Jasmine Jamil.
Great job. 44-15. 5:09 in the third quarter here at Fred Summers Court. You're listening to CampusNation.com. Joe Davis and Chris Weiss.
Oh, she pushed her off. Oh, she dribbles it up.
Sammy.
Jamil's in back. Let her hit it, Sammy.
Oh, look at that. That's a travel. They call travel. That could have been a foul.
It should have been. It should have been over and back. Because Blue hit it first, but he's saying McCord stays away. It's an over and back. When McCord went in, he said McCord hit it.
They get rowdy over there. Like it.
Goes in. Jackson has it in the corner, being pressured. Throws it in, tries to get it quickly inside the Frisco, but and stolen by Jasmine Jamil. And quickly basket.
Getting buckets.
And we got a quick timeout.
The boys over there are getting quite rowdy. Joe, Maya's dad, Jamil's dad, they're over getting rowdy.
Yeah, they are.
Don't you love it? They're over there getting rowdy. But you know what, man?
Jamil's in the white, and right behind her in the orange is Jackson's dad.
Yeah, well, and you know that's what's great about it, man. Dude, and they playing such great ball. And you know what? That's one thing I like about those guys, and even like with Maya Jackson and Caitlin and Jamil and Jasmine, you know they're all about their team.
Right.
You just seen Sammy McCord hustling for that ball.
They don't care what happens as long as the team wins.
Team wins, and that's what I like about it.
That's what makes the Wilmington boys and the Wilmington girls both so good. They've got great players, but it's not about me. It's about the team.
And here's the thing, and the parents has a lot to do with it too.
Yes.
Timeout, Williamsburg. Full timeout. Hey, but you know, that's what makes it, don't you think, Joe? You got good camaraderie built amongst the players, but also with the parents. You ever seen jealous parents?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
these parents aren't that way. No, the parents are like the kids, and that's where the kids got it from their parents. Good parents over here. They are also saying the same thing. They're wanting the team to win.
Yes. And you know, Williamsburg, even with Williamsburg being down right now, their fans are really, I mean, they're quiet. And you know what? But the thing is, they're still not that up ruckus. I'm making excuses.
Yeah, they're not screaming at the officials. They're watching the game.
Yeah.
They understand.
And there's a lot over there. Look at the right.
Yes.
You got a lot of Williamsburg
A lot of blue
fans.
over there.
A lot of blue.
Some blue behind us.
Blue behind us. A lot of blue. But you know, they're cheering.
Right.
They're not making excuses. They're just missing shots. And everything's going Wilmington's way right now.
Right.
46-15, coming off a timeout, 4:39 in the third quarter.
31-point difference.
That's a lot.
After the buzzer, we cannot let her in. By rule. By rule. Who was on the court? We got to say who was on the court. Okay.
Yep. That's a good call. All right, yeah.
Why can't they do that, Joe?
Once the buzzer sounds, nobody can come in the game.
Oh,
You've got to have them in before the 15-second buzzer. And she ran up after the buzzer, so they can't let her in. Here goes Williamsburg passing it around. McManus has it, passes it over to, can't see who it is. Oh, stolen by Jamil. Going in for a layup and puts it in. That's her 6th point this second half. Here comes McManus back down the court. McManus tries to drive the lane, puts it up, and knocked loose. Good defense by 32 there.
Buckets.
Brown, I believe that is.
Buckets. Coach is in the way. Sorry, guys, viewers, you can't see that.
Now it's Engel.
Down here. Jasmine driving. Nice try, though.
I was catching up my stats here a little bit.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's a good no
That's
call.
a good no call.
And then shot by Jessica. Finally hits her
She
three.
does it. She got to start hitting. When she starts hitting, people's in some trouble.
Yeah, she shot that shot. That was not forced like earlier. It looked like she shot that shot. And once she gets one in, she'll probably now be able to come back for more.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a hold here. Is it on Hart?
I would almost leave her in. If you're going to have any
Nope, going to
chance.
call it on Engel.
We're going to take her out. She just got her first three, and we're going to...
And she probably needs a break.
Yeah. You know, back
said,
when
they're tired, Dave.
when you was in school and things, and when you played ball, Joe, did you ever want to come out of the game?
No.
I didn't either.
I don't care
how wore out you are.
I'll rest some on offense more than I would defense.
Yeah, because defense is what it's
Defense,
won.
yeah, I'll play a hard defense and I'll rest on offense. Let somebody else do something.
Yeah.
Here comes a bad shot there by Wilmington. Here comes Williamsburg back down. Hart's gone to floor. Almost stolen by Jasmine.
They're going to
We're going to get a foul call here.
Wilmington foul number 22, Bailey Zerby, her second.
Bailey Zerby second.
Zerby can get a little out of control at times.
Yeah.
Through hustle. Through hustle.
It is. And she's a freshman.
She's a freshman. I just mean through hustle. She'll be coached.
Over the side here. Coming up to her.
Looking to put on a...
Nice move.
Hart makes a move, puts it up short.
Good. Rebound.
Jasmine gets the rebound coming down the court, throws it full court to Zerby. Zerby bounce pass over to Jackson, goes through her hands, but picks it up. The court has it top the key right. Driving the lane, throws out the left to Jasmine. Hits the rim, bounces off. Heather picks it up, picks it over to Zerby. Zerby turns around, looking around, throws it way over here. And she did save it, but Jackson saved it but couldn't stay. Been better off not to save it.
Probably not.
Who made that basket? 22?
Yeah.
Paige Fisher I'm going to give it to. Here comes Jackson driving, throws it out to Zerby. Zerby with a three. It's her second three. First and second.
Oh, Jackson, they was hustling over there. Them girls are hustling over there.
Got a foul on Jackson. That's her second. Wilmington still leading 31 points, 2 minutes to go. Wilmington would be a little wise to just slow the game down and let that clock
Yes. But I don't think they're going to. I agree with you.
Well, when you start getting girls in 2 and 3 fouls, you're
right. Yeah.
Just let that clock tick so that won't become basically a major factor.
Yeah, run your offense.
Bad pass and saved by Hart.
Hart out of bounds. Well, they're going to call that off Wilmington.
Yeah, Wilmington touched it. Hart's getting ready to throw it in. Bounce pass inside. Paige Fisher.
Call that on number 20. That's McCord.
That's her second.
Team foul number 20, Sam McCord, second, team 6.
And Hart throwing it in. Bounce pass it into Fisher. Bounce to Hart. Goes up the lane. Blocked. Gets it blocked again. Good. And ball goes, going to go to Wilmington. Heather was getting it, and they knocked it out of her hands, knocked it out of bounds. Heather Fryman.
Going for the USA.
Here goes Jackson, bringing the ball up the court slowly. And Zerga almost stolen. Very, very lazy pass there. We got a kick ball. Going to go stay with Wilmington. Here comes Johns back in the game. Who's she going for? McCord? I'm looking to see who I might
coming in for Bailey Zerby.
Zerby's
coming out.
She didn't run to anybody, and you couldn't tell who was coming out. Bad pass.
Nice. That was good defense by Williamsburg.
Yeah, it was a good defense.
Great defense.
Tried to pass the pass outside, and there was nobody there. A little wider than the person get to it, and there was nobody back behind it to get to it. Wilmington showing full court press again. And they are pressing. Maya Jackson, or full court man-to-man. More of a man-to-man than a press. And stolen, and was brought back.
3-point!
In and out.
Nice rebound.
Hart got the rebound, puts it back up, in goes.
Williamsburg's come out the second half a different team. Playing a lot better. Wilmington's still doing okay.
Throws it over to Caitlin Jamil.
McCord.
That's another three-pointer. No, that's her second.
So we still got 5 with threes.
Maya hasn't hit hers yet. Driving the lane. Was it Hart? She traveled, but no call. Hart gets the ball, throws it over to the outside, bouncing around. 32 Engel has the ball, throws it over to McManus. McManus driving around.
3-point.
10 and throws it over the
good. Nice rebound. Good box out by Caitlin Jamil.
That was
She drives it all the way down. Caitlin Jamil for 2. 56-22, 5 seconds left.
4, 3, 2, 1. There's the horn and short.
So
Wilmington leads 56-22 at the end of 3. I'm not saying they still can't come back, but come back 34 points in one quarter when you've already scored only 22. It's going to be very difficult. But they can still come back to a degree of gaining some self-respect of yourself. You know, that's one thing you got to coach right now. Play for tomorrow. Play for the next game. Play for the tournament. Play for yourself. Get some self-respect. You know, score 20 points in this quarter and keep Wilmington to 4, and all of a sudden, you know, you've knocked the score down and got some self-respect back. That's what they've got to play for now. I mean, really, you are still playing to get back in the game, but you've got to think actuality. If you've only scored 22 points in 3 quarters, it's a little hard to really expect yourself to score over 34 points. And if you score 34 to tie Wilmington, that means Wilmington can't score anything.
yeah.
So, you know, for Williamsburg to get in the back of this game, they've got to score like 50 points in this quarter because you're not going to keep Wilmington down to nothing. That's only giving Wilmington like 14 points or 4 points.
Yeah, you think about it, here it comes. Back in here, start of the 4th quarter here, 56-22. Hurricane looking to take home the Big League Championship trophy.
And Wilmington is taking the ball out of bounds. Heather Fryman taking it out, throwing it into Maya Jackson. That's just the horn to start the quarter. Jackson dribbling around, sizing him up. No, Wilmington doesn't need to be in a rush right now. Just a little
Nice move, Jackson.
goes in on a little short, and here comes Williamsburg. Oh, knocked down by Caitlin Jamil, but picked up by Hart. We got some new numbers in here.
Nice defense there.
John's trying to go around her on the outside and didn't get quite outside enough.
Do you notice Johns does that a lot? She is aggressive, but
She was trying to come out.
Yeah. But I like the aggressiveness.
That's her fourth. So you're going to leave her in for a while, let her play?
Just let her play. What are you going to do? I mean,
you got girls on the bench, but I'm saying...
Yeah, you got plenty there.
When the girl, if she fouls out, the girl on the bench, just play the rest of the game?
Yeah.
That's probably Zerby going to come in for her. And she misses the 1-1, and goes up, and Caitlin Jamil thought she had a nice block and gets called for the foul. That's her third. See, this is why I say Wilmington be wise to slow the game. You don't want four girls fouling out, and then
yeah. You're listening to CampusNation.com.
Number 14 is shooting. This is new girl.
Joe Davis and Chris Weiskup here. Rick is at Wilmington College doing the Quaker game.
This is Maddie Ogden. Did she make that first shot?
Yep.
Okay. Maddie Ogden makes her first free throw. I'm trying to find her on the sheet here, first of all. She's a reserve player brought up. And she misses the second one. Jackson rebound. Here comes Maya Jackson down. See, if they're going to set back, they're like sitting back. I just bring the ball out here and run it around, boom, boom, and kill some clock off. Going to get a foul, call on Hart. Push. Later, laid two hands on the dribbler. Can't do that. See? That's what the referee said. Two hands on her. That's automatic. Two hands on the dribbler, automatic foul. Automatic, no matter what? No matter what. Well, I got you. I'll have my referee license by the time I'm done with you. Broadcasting with you. I'll know everything. Caitlin Jamil goes in, gets fouled. Nice move, though. It was. I think it's on 32. Engel. 32 Engel.
Williamsburg foul on number 32. Leslie Engel, her second. Team third.
Last time we was sitting there and
Paige Fisher getting ready to come back in.
Will Isaac Jackson's dad. Last time, remember last game when he was here, Jess, she tried to throw it behind her back that time, and her dad says, "Don't be fancy. Play ball." Caitlin makes free throw. That makes her 6th point. Here comes three girls coming back in. Frisco, Zerby, and Jasmine Jamil come in for Jackson. John's
coming out, Jackson's coming out, and Caitlin's coming out.
And McCord. No, McCord's staying in.
But when you figure three of the girls going out are starters, but you look out there and basically everybody in there is a starter except for Heather. So, Wilmington has...
But Wilmington's deep. Yeah, they're deep.
And they're deep with young girls.
Yeah.
Passing around. Hart has it top of the key, driving, stops, pitches back out. McManus over to new girl. She lost it. Let's see if they call them back. They're going to say it was tapped. They're going to say no.
I think it was.
So, if you're in any question, you give it to him. McManus has the ball, dribbling. I meant just around top of the key. Hands it back. Nice defense by Frisco, but nice shot. She walked all over the court. They're going to call a charge.
They call a charge. That was more like a walk than a charge. Did you see that?
No, I was blocked by the official.
Definitely.
I couldn't make any facials standing right here in front of me. I couldn't see anybody.
As Rick say, we'll have replay pretty soon.
We have replay, but Rick's here.
Rick got it, because Rick got it.
Because we're not on there.
We're not on that. But you all are listening to CampusNation.com, your sports animal. Joe Davis is the man.
And listen to Charlie Hargrave in the morning on The Morning Zoo.
The Morning Zoo. And he says it is a zoo.
Believe me, it's a zoo.
No, see, Charlie's a good dude. He's at a car show this week. Travel.
It's called Travel Wilmington. 6 minutes, 6:02 left to go in the game. Wilmington leading 58-23. Still have a nice 35-point lead here in the game with 6 minutes to go.
58-23. Wow. I figured it'd be like this. I knew last time they
I
played.
knew Wilmington could take a lead on, but I
Not
didn't.
this big. I thought it would be
yeah.
10-12. I
Yeah.
thought they'd beat them by 10 or 12.
I didn't think it'd be this big, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, here's the big thing. Last game, Wilmington just played absolutely horrible.
Well, they had a couple girls injured and out. And
Yeah.
I think physically, mentally, they took them out of the game. You know.
You imagine if they had Faith Sanderson still in here.
Yes.
And there's a couple girls.
And I think that's why Zerby's getting a lot more time. If Faith was in, you wouldn't see Zerby. as
Zerby
much.
up. Oh,
Oh my gosh! Throws
What?
It goes in.
I don't know how in the world that got it.
Oh my gosh!
Great job though.
Don't foul here, girls. Dribble around and Hart gets another two.
You know, Williamsburg, they haven't backed down this whole game. They missed some shots first half. I respect it. They're going to come in and tear the tournament out.
Leah Frisco has the ball, dribbling top. She drives it right down the middle, puts it in the layup.
Did you see that move?
Wow, she just saw it open and she went.
Hey, she's good.
Yes, she is.
Even for a post player, she can play outside.
And she shoots outside. She can dribble.
Three, go!
Nice shot by Hartman. This is a reserve player. She's not even on the varsity lineup, and she's already scored 7 points here in the second half.
She don't play around.
She's a sophomore, so she'll be getting a lot of time next year. Yes.
Nice. That's better help. Nice. Get in help.
Jamil, three, go!
Jamil, Jamil.
Correction. That's all right. That happens. Jamil Jackson.
Yeah, I like
Rick
that.
would have been like, what?
Oh.
Rick would have been like, come on, Joe. I miss Rick being on set. Rick, I love him.
That's early in her first. Going to have a timeout by Wilmington.
I thought Jasmine had
Well,
two.
I think what happened there, no, that's her first out. I didn't have with her and he said first. But she came down, the referee was blocked. The ball, she actually slips out of her own hand. And I think he thought Jasmine did something to her and to make her do that.
Yeah.
And so he called the foul because really she's just standing there. But again, I'm on this side, he's on that side. Different angles. He couldn't see this side.
Now that's the Wall of Fame up here. Wilmington Wall of Fame
Wall
up
of Fame.
top.
Yeah.
As many people in Wilmington, you'd think there'd be a lot more. They must not do like
You got
special. You got to be first team all state.
Oh,
to
yeah.
get there.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. See, Clinton Massey, you're just all state, like special mention.
You got to be special to get up there.
East Clinton, at East Clinton, there's only 5 people up there on the wall.
And I'm shocked I'm not one of them.
No, I'm one of them. Big Dubs. Well, you guys, that's the thing. They didn't start like publicity. It's all about the press, you know.
Oh, I know it. You're right. Zerby from the outside, off the rim. Heather, goes up. Ball goes off her hands, out of bounds.
3:53 in the fourth quarter.
Here comes some young
65
girls in the game for Wilmington.
to 28.
He's throwing
Couple of younger girls. We got a freshman here.
I just go on the floor. What do I do here?
And I like that.
Yeah.
We got Caitlin or Shaylin Johns, and then Emily Butcher. And is that Maria's? Daughter?
Yes. Or
Has to
no,
be.
no, because Maria was a butcher. She's not a butcher anymore.
Maria is a butcher.
Oh.
Maria was an Olds.
Okay, Maria. Okay,
Olds.
yeah.
That's
Then
Maria
yes, it is.
Butcher. Okay. I thought that was Maria's kid.
Well, there was a butcher. I was thinking there was a Maria Butcher when she was younger. I'm trying to think maybe.
Yeah. Didn't she marry like Rob Butcher? One of the Butchers is the ones that works with the Reds.
Right.
Williamsburg
Moving the ball around, drives in, and comes up a little short.
Ooh, nice hustle. Great hustle there.
Back into 22, Fisher.
Hart.
Out to Hart. Hart off.
Look, hey, some of these young,
Gets the rebound.
hey, these young girls from Williamsburg, they're hungry.
McCord has the ball.
The Hart's all over.
I get McCord and Butcher mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, they do look kind of, yeah. They do, don't they?
They do.
Look how much of...
And over to Jasmine. Drives the lane, throws it over to Zerby, goes in, and rolls it in. That's her 12th point of the night. Freshman Zerby. Pass the ball around. Fisher has it. Takes a shot at three. And swing. 22 Fisher.
Berg ain't laying down. 67.
There is Peyton Fisher. That was Peyton.
67-31, 2:21. Wilmington's leading. They're going to take this one championship home, or keep it here now.
Yeah. And it's
We are home.
McCord throws it over to Butcher. Gives it out to Jasmine Jamil. Dribbles around. Taking her time. Throws it back over to Johns. Not Johns. Johns.
3-point. Butcher, no good. Rebound, Zerby. Zerby shot up, no good.
Zerby's still fighting, but Fisher comes down with it.
Nice hustle by Johns. That's a kick. But they're not going to call, but it's going to be out on Williamsburg. That was a good hustle.
Yeah. Shaylin Johns.
Shaylin Johns.
Shaylin Johns, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shaylin. She'd get mad at me for saying that.
Yeah. It's, I'm sure.
Or Dad Howard would.
He's a good guy, isn't he?
Yeah, but don't tell him that. It'll go to his head. Bounce pass in to Shaylin.
Put it in the boot. That was a pass.
Rock and back to Zerby. Zerby gets it, takes it in. No, misses the shot, and here comes Hart down the floor and passes it over to Fisher, puts it back up, and rebound by McCord. Throws all full court down to Zerby. Zerby puts it in for a quick
Zerby's got 14 tonight.
And it's got a foul. Is that McCord or Shaylin
Jones?
Yeah, she got a foul. If you can't get on the, can't get a bucket, get a foul. Get your name on the paper. Paige Fisher bounces it in for a basket.
We got you. Ladies, come on in.
We got some new girls coming in for Williamsburg, number 30 and number 15.
So fourth quarter here, 1:02
Katie
left.
Irvin, number 30, and Chloe Durham, number 15.
69-32, rebound Williamsburg.
Nothing.
Shaylin Johns, nice.
Goes around to Zerby.
Nice pass.
And gets an assist.
Ain't good. I didn't even move the camera for that. Sorry about that. Not used to doing the camera too much. Gotta get used to it.
One of the new girls in, Chloe, I believe, just throws it in, throws it around to 14. These are all reserve players in. Maddie Ogden.
Rebound there.
Shaylin
Johns going deep. Who's she down to? She went to the middle on that one.
Did get tapped as she threw it. Three off the rim.
Good.
Ball was tapped out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with Williamsburg. We got 15.1 seconds to go. 71-32. Wilmington leading.
71-32. We're up 39 points. Did you ever think it was going to be like this?
No, because I said to me, I thought it was going to be a close game. I thought it could be 10 points one way or the other, but probably Wilmington, if it was a large lead, my feelings were. And basket by number 14, and there's the horn in the game.
So, final score. We got 71 Wilmington Hurricanes to 34. Wilmington keeps the trophy. Here's the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, Wilmington's name. Williamsburg owned it last year. Now it's back. First year for the Canes to be in the SBAC. So they take home the trophy. So they'll get presented the big bad trophy there. We coach after here. He's going to come up and talk. So we might have a player come up. It'll be with Joe.
We don't have more headphones, do we?
No, it's all right. I'll give him mine, or you hear me? And then I'm going to go ahead, hey, and I'll be able to do this. And you go ahead. Here.
Okay.
Super quick.
Okay. Can you send a couple girls after you're done?
Yep.
What'd he say?
Yep.
Right. They're going back. They got to present this trophy sometime.
Do you see a trophy?
Right there. It's right there.
I see flowers.
Trophy.
Oh, there it is behind me.
They got to get that.
I'm looking here when you kept saying there's a trophy. I go, where?
Congratulations,
Lady Canes.
the Bud Phillips Scholarship Game crossover between the American and National.
Crossover game. This is where the big plays the little. It's a crossover game. Wilmington wins it this year.
Here's your trophy.
Nice. They're happy. Look at them.
Yep.
Frisco gets over there. Coach will be right back out here in a second. They're going to go over to their parents.
Well, they're going to go get pictures now.
Pictures, that's cool though. You know, Joe, I thought the last time they played, this should have been like this last time. I believe, they was that much better than Williamsburg the first time.
I do too.
Williamsburg just got lucky. I think Wilmington had a terrible day, had injuries and a terrible day.
Maya Jackson did not score the second half.
Nuh-uh.
Wow.
71-34 is your final score here at Wilmington, Fred Summers Court here. They take the trophy home here. Be able to put it up in high school for, this upcoming year.
Zerby has 16 points. Right now she's the leading scorer by my record. Now, I don't know. 4 15, and that's what I
Jamil
got.
had 15. Zerby had 16. Sammy McCord had 6.
Yep, that's what I got. And Leah Frisco had 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yep. Shaylin Johns would, it was a good game, though. And the thing about it is, though, Wilmington needed that big win.
Yes.
Getting ready to come into tournament time, the confidence booster, it's a big confidence booster because they're going in Division I.
Yes.
When you go play Division I, it's a totally different ball game.
Yeah, Wilmington got beat out in the finals of the district last year, and they were looking to come back. But this year, they're playing in a different division. Last year, they were Division II. This year, they're Division I. So you'll be playing bigger and different schools than you played last year.
So, head coach will be coming out. He came up to us. He told us he had Zach Williams. He'll be out.
He was going to go and talk to the girls, after the game, do the after-game talk first. And, I asked him to send some girls out with him, so hopefully he'll bring out a couple girls. He said he would.
So, yeah, like I said, Williamsburg, they won the league, and the crossover match was pretty good. But it also is big school, small school. You got to think Williamsburg is a Division VI school in football. I mean, you're looking at Wilmington's a Division II school in football.
Right.
I don't know what it is in basketball, how they are.
They're
the same size.
Right.
You can kind of judge it about the same size.
So Williamsburg really, if you look at it, really did a great job just to be 20-0 and come in here and beat Wilmington the first time and coming back. But, a lot of times after you beat somebody, you don't want to have to play them again, you know.
Well, here comes some of the players here.
Some of the players.
There you go, Joe. I'll let you take it.
Caitlin. Let's start with Jackson. We missed her last time. I thought we didn't want her last time, and I was motioning, but she thought I was motioning to you. Because I said your name because nobody would hear me.
Is it on my left ear?
Yeah, put them on.
My left ear?
Either one. Whichever one you want. Now pull the mouth cord out.
Why can't I hear you? Can I hear you?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All
Can
right.
you hear me?
Yeah. No, who are you? We have Maya Jackson here. Maya, congratulations on winning the league and then winning the, whatever the game this was called, I had a special name for it, crossover. The crossover.
Yeah, the Bud Phillips.
Bud Phillips crossover game. How do you feel right now after playing the whole year and now winning this game, especially after you guys got beat by this team earlier in the year by 2? How do you feel now?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel like everyone played super hard and our energy was tremendous. So when you have that, there's no way that you can lose.
One thing we talked about during the game was how unselfish everybody on this team is. The only thing you guys care about is winning the game. You don't care about me being the highest scorer and, give me the pass. If you're in for a layup, I've seen you guys, every one of you, have a wide open layup but pass over to another girl who's open. That's one thing that makes you guys special, makes you a good team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys had 7 or 8 girls scoring. And for a while, they only had 3 girls. The first half, they had 3 scores. That's the big difference in this game. You guys played it around. You can all hit. You all shoot.
Right.
And you can see the score 15, by my record, it could be different. 15, 10, 9, 6, 7, 16, and 8. So a lot of dispersity there. I think that speaks very highly of your team and all.
Yeah.
What are you looking for now going? Who do you play in your first game of the sectionals?
We play Talawanda next Saturday.
Okay. What do you know about Talawanda?
They play hard and tough, but, I feel like we beat them by, I don't even know, not a lot last time, but this time it's going to come out.
Okay, so you have played Talawanda this year, and you beat them. I didn't go to your away game, so
and we beat them, but it was here.
Oh, was it here?
Yeah.
I had to miss some because of bowling, so I probably had a bowling match that night. But that's good. You know them, you felt them. It's like you knew this team.
Right.
I think they came in thinking, we're 20-0, we've already beat this team. And you didn't get to play the last time you played them, did you?
Switch headset real quick, let her on there.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that in a second. No, let's stay with Jackson for a second.
You guys got it.
So you're so I think, I don't know which is the leader, but I think a lot of people, they consider you the leader of the team, and you feel pretty confident going into sectionals right now?
Yeah, definitely, because we work pretty hard and we just got to come with the game plan.
That's great.
To go, yeah.
That's great. You got one more game next week, don't you?
Next week is tournament.
Okay. They had something I looked on your school thing, and they had something wrote there, and I didn't know what it was. So maybe it was tournament, but it didn't sound like where I wrote. So next week is tournament game.
Yes.
That's probably what was there, and it didn't say Talawanda, but it said something. So next week, you guys looking forward to it. You guys look good tonight. That's one thing we talked about tonight. Tonight, you guys were on. You guys came out like, hey, we're here to show you who we are. We didn't show you the real Wilmington last time. Tonight we did.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Pass it on down. Let's go to Caitlin first. Okay. My question was, you couldn't hear. I'm looking at you, and you're going like, what do you say? What do you say? Are you saying Jackson has a big head?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't talk to her now. She takes the earphones off.
Just put it on. It's so big. Just hold it.
All right. Did you get to play the last time we played this team?
No.
That's what I thought. That's what I was asking. So you didn't get to play last time. We were talking about that. So again, there's another element of them coming in. Was there anybody else not playing the last time other than you?
I think it was just me.
Just you. Okay. But again, you're a different element out there. Defense, you're all over the place. Offensively getting rebounds. You shot a shot today. I can't believe it. You shot a shot earlier and made it. Not that you didn't make it, but that you don't shoot enough. I refereed you when you were in lower grades. You were like the go-to girl. Then all of a sudden, you're dishing it off to everybody else. You're like, I'm going to play my role. This is my role. And I'm proud of you for that. But you could score more points if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think them coming in now saw a different person out there. They probably scouted, knew you were there, but you didn't play them.
Yeah.
So how did you feel coming back yourself and like, hey, I got to play this team and beat them?
I was pretty excited. I mean, it's my last home game, so obviously I wanted to win.
Yep. And that's it. You're a senior?
Yes.
Yeah, so how many seniors are on this team?
5.
5. And we got a lot of young girls coming back, so this team's still going to be powerful again next year, I think. But it was a good game for you seniors today to get your final home win on this court, and before you go to sectionals, I think that was a great game. So how do you feel going into sectionals now?
I think we're ready, prepared. We've been working really, really hard for the past couple of practices, and knowing who we're playing, I think we're going to go in and just take it to them.
Right. Good job. All right, let me talk to your little sister now. Miss Jasmine Jamil. Now, during the game, see if you can hear me say this. During the game, one time you made a basket, and I said, basket by Jasmine Jackson. I get tongue-tied up here with it. Well, with two sisters, Jamil, because a lot of times they'll go, Jamil's got the ball, passing to Jamil. Jamil throws it to Jackson. Jackson to Jamil. And there are two Jamil. So I try to change and go Jasmine, Caitlin. Caitlin's got the ball, throwing to Jackson rather than last names, throwing to Jackson, throwing to Jasmine, because it gets wild. But anyway, you're one of the younger ones on the team, but you're not the youngest. I guess the freshman on the team. How do you feel after beating this team after losing to them the first time?
I thought it was a good game for us. It was like a confidence booster.
Good.
Going into the tournament.
How do you feel going into the tournament?
I feel confident.
Good. You've played Talawanda, so you feel like, hey, I'm don't go in overconfident, but you're going to go in with the confidence that, hey, we've played them before. If we play our game like you did today.
If we play our game and do good on defense, we'll beat them.
All right. Well, congratulations to all three of you again.
Thank you.
And we'll be following you through the tournament. Thank you. Coach.
You got Coach coming on now?
As soon as he gets done talking. Is that the other coach he's talking to? Well, I'll keep, yeah. As soon as you're done. I don't want to rush you. Good game tonight, though, Coach.
Taking this to your office? Yeah, I got a lot of space in my office for that.
Okay, Zach Williams, coach of Wilmington High School girls basketball. Congratulations on a great win today.
Thank you.
This was very good for you guys from my standpoint for a lot of reasons. One, you played this team before. They beat you on your home court, and now you came back and you beat them. Not only beat them, but you sent a message that this is Wilmington basketball.
Yeah.
The first time you guys, even us on the sidelines were talking about, you seemed flat, you seemed deflated, or what? You just didn't seem like the regular team as the game moved on last time.
I think the first time we played them, we weren't focused. Our minds were other places. We came out flat. Caitlin didn't play that game.
We talked about that.
She's a big tone setter for us.
Right.
I think, in hindsight, when you look back, it was a good experience for the girls.
Yes.
That's a very good team. Williamsburg is going to do very well.
20-0, you can't be 20-0 coming into this game and not be a good team. I don't care what league you're in or what style of ball you play or what Division I, Division II, whatever.
Yeah.
You can't be a bad team and go that far.
And they're going to be fine. And our girls just came out with intense focus and played great defense and were on the details and took care of business tonight like they need to. And then we just talked about that this is the style of play we want to have, and this is what we have to do to be successful.
Well, one thing we noticed, one thing I brought out, the first half, they only had 13 points, but they only had 3 girls scoring.
Yeah.
You guys had like 7 girls scoring. And you can see here, here's what it said, 15, 10, 9, 6, 7, 16, 8. And it's not the same every game. One game Zerby, the freshman, scores 16 points. But other games, it's been Jamil, it's been Jackson many times being the leading scorer. So all these girls can score at any time. If you overplay one girl, and I think they were trying to box and one sometimes on Jackson.
They were really focused on her.
And I think when you over-focus on her, they shut her down the second half, but it didn't help them any, because other girls just took the ball and took it in. And that's one thing good about your team. You have done a good job of getting everybody ready for this game, not just my 5 starters or the seniors or whatever. You've got this entire bench. Any girl you call on can go in and help your team. And I think they have your respect that you have confidence in them.
Well, I hope so. I mean, that's what Coach James and I try to preach, and that I mean, you never know when your number is going to be called. You never know when the last time you.
Well, even these young girls you put right in the end of the game. I mean, they went in playing hard and
they're freaking better.
I have one question though for you know, what's the you've been here? How long you been here so far?
I've been the head coach here for the girls 2 years, but this is my 15th year here at Wilmington.
15th year as a coach. Now, what about with having this group of girls? You guys, run and gun type team. Do you feel as if you could put?
Don't put this on the air. Yeah.
Do you feel as if you can put anyone in at any time and pick up the slack, no matter whether it's Jackson coming out, Jamil coming out, anybody running point?
Yeah, we are not tall. We are not a post-dominated team. So all our girls can handle the ball. All our girls can get low and play defense. And at any time, someone's got to get in there and guard the post. So we want to play up tempo. We want to push the ball. And sometimes we get in foul trouble because we play aggressive defense and we reach and we gamble, and we shouldn't, which we did tonight. But that's the style. That's what we want to do here, and we got the girls to do that right now. So, you got guards like Jackson and Jamil, and both the Jamils, and we can go, and they're going to guard people tough, and we're going to fight you for.
You had 4,000 a couple girls, 3,000 a couple girls, but you just kept throwing girls in there, and it just
they picked up.
What's the relationship like between you and the players and inside the locker room amongst the girls? What's it like? Pretty tight bond, or
most days. I think it's just like any other coach. Some days are better than others. Some days I'm more of a burden on them, maybe, and some days they wear on me. But I think overall, we all have the same focus and the same vision, and that's the biggest thing. And we're able to get on each other, and we're able to criticize and hopefully not take it personal. That's a big thing. It's just trying to be better.
Last year you were Division II.
Correct.
This year Division I.
Yeah.
So you're D1 this year.
Going back against the same teams.
Nobody.
That you played last year.
Right.
So, have you seen who's in your bracket?
Yes.
So if you get by Talawanda,
we have McCauley, who's very good, very guard-dominant team too, who can shoot the ball very fast. That's going to be a fun game. If we get by them, it's going to be either West Claremont or Loveland, who I'm going to scout tonight. So
that's good.
Going up in Division I, that is not ideal for us. We're small. We don't have those bigs to battle.
Over the numbers, probably just a few girls.
Just a few girls, but if they come out and they play focused and they play hard, we can compete with anybody that we're going to go with. And that's what we just keep preaching to them, to get in that belief. So,
Coach, thank you for coming on the set after the game. I appreciate it. Good luck this week. We'll be there.
All right.
You're a long way in the tournament.
Hopefully.
Come see us after every tournament game.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to bring Star of the game with you, bring her out too after the tournament.
Sounds good.
Thank you, buddy.
Congratulations. See you there. And welcome back. I was asking some questions myself off the air. You may have heard me through Mr. Cupp's microphone. But Wilmington, again, wins today very handily over 71-34 over Williamsburg Wildcats. They're now going into the sectionals. Next week they play Talawanda, who they've already played and beat this year. They're going in with the confidence that they can beat this team, and he said not overconfidence that, hey, we know we're going to win, but with the confidence that we've played this team, we know their style of ball, we know our style of ball. If we go and play our style of ball, we should win the game. Saying if he wins that game, they would probably play McCauley, Catholic school in Cincinnati, who plays a very similar style of up-tempo guard play, shoots outside a lot of threes. So that would be a very exciting game to watch. And I'm excited to see how far Wilmington can go this year. I really thought they had a chance to go to state last year with the team they had last year, and coming back this year with Division I. Possible, but it's like, boy, Division I's a lot different than Division II, and but I have every confidence in this team. These girls have confidence in themselves, so see how far we can go. But anyway, signing off today. See you in the playoffs. This is Joe Davis and Chris Weiskup, the Cup, talking to you, coming to you from Wilmington, Ohio, and CampusNation.com, the sports animal. He's coming here to pick this up?
Yes, this.